is fixed cost. Fixed cost is 0, isn't it? Variable cost is 0, isn't it? But fixed cost is got a value. And this fixed cost here, maybe this amount is called B lah. Yes or no? So this is B lah. B plus 0 lah. So it starts from B. This is B. Okay, understand? So total cost is fixed cost plus variable cost. Now, so bring this down a bit. Question is, let me ask you, will total cost line meet variable cost line? You tell me, you don't have to draw, just tell me. So I go to the chat now. So my question is, just now I asked you, right? Will total cost line meet fixed cost line? You tell me, yes or no. Meet means they will cut. Who wants to answer me? Man? So if you look at the board carefully just now, Man, tell me. Yes. Okay, Man said yes. The rest? Look, I gave you the formula already. Okay, read the ones in blue. Meet means they will cut each other. Is that clear? Meet means they will cut each other. So Man says yes. Mia. And knowing the formula for total cost is fixed cost plus variable cost. Man said yes. Mia say, everyone get ready. Yao Xian say, Yong Ho say. Hey, Mia, you have done this topic already. I'm now asking you. You don't have to waste time copying notes. So you just listen to me. Mia. Mia said yes. Gua. I'm asking you to look at the blue. Look at the blue. The ink in blue. Okay, look at the ink in blue. And then tell me, will total cost meet? Okay, if you don't understand what is meet, it means macam ini. I'll give you a doesn't like me. Okay, macam ini. Meet means macam ini. Meet, this is called meet. Macam ini. Faham tak faham? And then we call this line total cost. Okay, never mind. Okay, so come back to the chat. Look at the diagram. Meet meet means cut lah. That's what I mean by cut lah. So come back. Yao Sen said yes. Yong Ho. Yong Ho. I'm testing you all. How well you all understand graphs. Yong Ho, are you with me? Tell me yes or no. And then Derek, you joined late, huh? Derek, are you with me? Derek. Yong Ho, I'm waiting. So Yong Ho still have not answered. Yong Ho, are you here? No reply means what? No reply means you're not with me, you know. Right? I call your name. I'm going to call names. You better answer me. Ching, yes or no? Okay, Ching, Crystal. Okay, Ching said yes. Crystal, I'm still waiting for Yong Ho. Crystal, yes. Asen, this is attendance. Asen? Yes, Gua. Yes, I guess. Yong Ho, my mom called me just now. Okay, so do you know the question? My question is, will the two lines meet? So I show you again. So I want you to answer. I want everyone to answer. Is that clear? I'm taking attendance. Okay, Yong Ho, this is the question. Will the two lines meet? Meet means macam ini. They cut each other. Okay, I'm taking attendance now. So Now Mia says no. Just now she said yes, Gua. Now she says no. Chuan Heng has answered that. See, Chuan Heng, have you answered? I'm waiting for Shanice. Weng Yi. Let's see. Now, I know my mom called, I know. So means what? Yong Ho, I don't know your answer. Is it yes or is it no? And I'm waiting for the rest. I have not. Shanice. Weng Yi. Yes. Chuan Heng. Si Chuan Heng. Si Chuan Heng, your surname is Heng. The surname is Heng or surname is Si? The surname is what? Si or Heng? The surname is Si lah, right? Si lah. The name should be Si lah. Then your name is Chuan Heng. Okay, so everyone has answered, right? This one has answered. Yuan Zhen, I don't see a yes or no. Okay, right, these two people. Yuan Zhen and Swan. Answer. Taking attendance. Okay, Yuan Zhen has answered. Swan, Swan also answered. Yong Ho, oh yes. So only one called Gua, and that is Mia. Okay, now look. It's very easy. It's answer using common sense. Right? Common sense. Let's use common sense first. So it is this color, I told you, right? This color in red. And then, now, because they are all straight line, they're all straight line. When you meet already at this point, your line cannot suddenly go like that. Correct? Agree? It must be straight, so it must continue like that. So if you use common sense, and it's going to continue here, what is this graph telling you? Can see or not? Can you see what is this graph telling you? So use another ink now. Use the brown. If you use common sense, what do you notice? So if I choose an output here, okay? So I go up, go up. I go up to here. Same output, isn't it? So this output is maybe 250. So 250, my total cost is here. And then 250, my variable cost is there. Then you go across here, isn't it? You know how to read your graph or not? I don't know how many of you know how to read your graph. Understand? You read your graph macam itu sahaja. Okay? This one and this one. So what does this tell you? This is using common sense. Okay? I won't say anything. You use your otak. Now, next thing. If you say yes, if yes, then we are saying this one. Right? Yes or not? We're saying this one. Total cost is fixed plus variable. So this has a value. Maybe this is 100. Maybe this is 100. Okay? But you say, this is equals to this one. So if this is 1000, then this one is 1000. Then are you telling me this one is 0? Is this 0? Tell me. Originally it's 100. Then you are saying they meet. When they meet means the total cost must equal the variable cost. So you tell me 1000 is 1000, and then the fixed cost now becomes 0. Tell me, is it correct or not correct? Is it correct? So what should your answer be? Do the two lines meet? Tell me, yes or no. Will the two lines ever meet? That means can total cost equal variable cost? Can or cannot? That means no. That means you're telling me fixed cost plus variable cost is total cost equal variable cost. This one means meet. Possible. Okay, you answer me now. Possible or not? Answer, starting from Man. Man, what's the answer? Starting from Man. Will the two lines meet? Will fixed cost plus variable cost equal variable cost, in other words? No. After month is Yao Xian. Yao Xian? Will fixed plus variable equals to variable? Yes or no? Still need to think? No. Right. So therefore, cannot. How can the two lines meet? So remember that. Right? Either use common sense or you understand this part. Because fixed cost is fixed. Doesn't change. It's not zero. Only when fixed cost is zero, then total cost equal variable cost. But it's not zero. So of course, the two lines will not meet. So let's draw again. So eraser. Eraser, right? Then you rub this one away, the one. Because it will not meet. Cannot meet. How can they meet? Okay, now we want a pen. What color was that just now? Black. Blue, violet. This one? Blue. What's this? Where's black? Where's black? Just now was violet. Violet. Where's black? Purple. Oh, I don't have black. Blue. Rainbow. Huh? Where's my black? One there. Okay, never mind. So this is my variable cost. This is my variable cost. Okay, now I'll draw total cost using what color? Green. So now, since it's variable cost, all I do is I add, and this is my B. Because variable plus fixed is total. So this is the B portion. B portion? Yeah, B portion because this is the fixed cost. Right? And then here, I add another B because it's fixed cost. Then I join that up. This is B. So join. This 1 point here, this 1 point here. So what do you notice when you join them up? It's always a B difference. So this line is your total cost line. So these two lines in maths, we say they run parallel. Okay? Parallel. You should know this word called parallel. In the box example, the two sides are parallel to each other, the opposite two sides. Parallel. So the two sides, the opposite two sides of a box will never meet. If it's a rectangular box. Do you all understand? So the diagram on the chart. With the diagram in front of you, this one is emphasis is on different things. Okay, so after this line, the next line we want to draw is called the revenue line. Okay, so where's the revenue line? Again, same thing revenue. You don't sell, you don't make, you don't get money. So when you don't sell, zero no revenue You sell 100 units, then you make some money So you just join that Okay, now this point, this is revenue which is sales. This is the point. Can you see the two lines? And this line is your total cost. When revenue line equal your total cost, this point we call it break even. And this is break even along output, isn't it? So output is in units. And then the corresponding side is break even, and because it's dollar value, isn't it? So it's break even in terms of dollar. Oh, clear now. Now this is the graph you should know how to draw. Okay, besides all the graphs in your study pack. So your study pack gives you, so let's look back at the first diagram, although it's called the traditional break-even chart. Now the one on the whiteboard is also a traditional break-even chart. Is that clear? So it will show you, the 4 straight lines you need to know how to draw. Okay, fixed cost, variable cost, total cost, and revenue. Normally in exam, you need to draw these 3 lines will be enough. Fixed, total, and revenue. That will be enough to answer your exam question. Okay, but understand how total cost and the variable cost line. They are parallel. They are like the 2 opposite sides of a box that will never meet. Now, come back to your chart. So you can see the revenue above the total cost line that is not labeled. Should be labeled. It's not labeled. So when it's above the total cost line, you make profit. isn't it? Which is here lah. Okay, I use a different ink lah. Use this ink, same ink. So this portion here, okay, can you understand? Because this is where the revenue more than the cost. So this is your profit. Revenue is bigger ma, above ma is above. If revenue is below, then this is the loss lah. Use the rainbow. This is the loss. This is the loss lah. Okay, understand now? One is profit, one is loss. Loss, why? Because the total cost is bigger. Total cost is bigger than revenue, you make a loss. Revenue is more than your total cost, you make a profit. Are you clear? The shaded area, the shaded area. So now, recent exam questions, they want you to shade. So you have to learn to shade. Okay, because in the diagram it's not shaded, so you can shade the portion, the area. What's called area? Okay, then let's look at when selling price per unit increase or decrease. This one not really important. This one is more on your costing. Okay, we never have this type of diagram, more for your costing. And then when fixed cost increase or decrease, we actually just calculate this type of graphs, not necessary. Okay, number 4. Again, same thing, no use. Number 4, we don't really use it, don't worry. Number 5, to find the margin of safety. Now, margin of safety is also not in your exam questions until the most recent exam question is not there. What's margin of safety? You all will know better. What does it say? It's the difference between the break-even point and the budgeted level of production. So if you break even at 15, your production is 20,000, you got a 5,000 margin now, right? Something like above your break even. Yeah, margin of safety is just above your break even. Okay, margin of safety. Interesting word learn it So the most important graph is only number example 1 You can forget about the rest. So far, not use all those other diagrams. I mean, if you're keen, you go and refer to it But I think it's very confusing For your level, we don't use all this Understand? All we need is the first chart. Okay, and learn to shade the area. Okay, let's turn to page 34 now. Turn to page 34. Let's look at this graph. What is this graph? This is called contribution break even. So what does it give you? So you draw what line? You draw a variable cost line first then they draw the fixed cost line Okay. Then like what I did on the board now Okay. So the two lines added up is called the total cost line Okay. So after that, then your revenue will cut the total cost line. Okay, when they cut that is where you break even. And then the unit sales revenue minus your variable cost is your contribution. Okay, that one can follow And sales minus your total cost is your profit That one can understand Okay, let's look at the note. What is it saying? AO. They are telling you where is the portion Okay, so where is AOF? A is sales AOF AOF the whole portion is the sales okay So I hope you all can read your example 6 Okay, example 6. Is that clear? Now all the examples are what examples you can refer I won't go through it we won't waste time. No time to waste. You go and do it on your own. Is that clear? So Mr. Tay has very kind compiled for you some of the earlier past year questions. So you refer to it to help yourself. So now, let's go back to the chat. I just want you to tell me, are you okay? Do you follow? This topic is not new. You have done it in your costing. Who teach your costing? Miss Lau or Miss Niao? Or both? Who teach your costing? Tell me. Lau or Niao? Hello? Miss Lau, is it? Miss Niao. Okay, Miss Niao, So that's fine. Now we are going to start already. Let's go to question 1. Page 39. Remember, you go through the examples yourself. If there are any mistakes, you come back and tell me. Maybe got typo error. If you don't understand, you come and ask me. Are you clear? I need you to ask me. I don't want to go through lah. It's quite boring lah. What we do is we do some past years. Okay? And then we must move on. I cannot afford to spend more than 1 month. Depending what is your progress lah. I won't spend more than 1 month now for one topic. Especially this is a topic you have done before. Okay? Turn to page 39. So, page 39. Read the question. Let's read the question. What does it say? They give you variable cost per unit, right? And then what else? They give you fixed costs. Then they tell you unit cost of production. Okay, maybe you do not understand this word called unit cost of production. The word unit cost means the cost to produce one unit. That's why it's unit cost, ma. Okay, one unit. So they give you the cost to produce one unit, and it's broken down into component, 85, blah, 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 and so on. Okay. So you have to follow what they tell you. So cost of components vary. So the word vary, you should know what it means lah. Vary directly some more with the number of units produced. So this is telling you the component is a variable cost lah. Understand? Okay. Then 80% of the labor cost vary. So 80% is also variable cost lah. So how many percent left? 20% left lah. It's fixed lah. Then you go to production. Do not vary. Okay. So the word do not vary means they're telling you it is a fixed cost. So did they mention about distribution? Nothing about distribution. Then they ask you to calculate the percentage of the distribution expenses that vary directly with the number of units produced. Okay, so in this question, you go and work out lah. Okay, because you already have got the total variable cost, isn't it, for one unit. So what you do is, all you need is to go and work out components. What's the variable cost? Okay, what component is a variable cost, ma? And then labor, how much? And then you can work out what is the difference. Understand? Tell me, do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Work out. Because here they give you percent. 80% of the labor vary. So 80% of how much is variable cost? Now if I go to the board, so I hope you understand the chart. Okay. So all you do is work out lah. Because now what you have, you are already given pen. You are already given pen. Okay. You are already given the variable cost per unit. Yes or no? Under that you have component, you have labor, you have production, you have distribution. Okay. And this one is 160. Are you clear? And then they tell you component vary directly. So it's a variable cost. Labor is 80%. So 80% of what? And then this one is what? Production. They say production do not vary. So it's not. And then now they ask you okay, so this distribution total cost per unit. This one is 50 Understand? Okay. So you have to work out this one first. You have to work out this one A, go and find A, then you can find B. After you can find B, then you can answer the question. Macam ini. Okay. So what is the A? So the key is to find this portion. What is the variable cost of the distribution? How much? How much of the distribution is variable cost? Then only you can work out the percentage. So it's format percentage of distribution that vary. Okay, understand the question? So do it now. So I need A, I need B, then I can answer the question. Okay, let's see who can give me the answer for A. Then B. Now, do you understand or not? Understand what's happening? Hello? Understand what's happening or not? All of you. No answer. No answer. Give me A, then give me B. I wait for you. Give me A, give me B. So look at the whiteboard. Look at the whiteboard. You raise your hand, I can hear you. Okay, anyway, you can go for your break. You go for your break now, and then come back. Come back, we will continue. So use the chart, I mean the whiteboard to help you. You must find A, then you must find B, and then you can answer the question. Try and send to Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Are you back? Are you back? Oh, 54%. Let's see. So Man is already giving me the answer. Very good, Man. Okay. 54% is correct. So Man did it at 10 o'clock already. So I ask you all to work out A. So what's the A answer? So the A answer here is 48. Correct or not? This one is 48. Then how to find B? So B is your total ma. So 160 minus lah. Okay? Minus your component and minus your 48 lah. Is that clear? Minus the tick lah. So B is how much? So B you should get is 27. Okay? All follow? So then their question is actually asking to find what? The percentage distribution that vary. So that means we are asking to find the variable portion. Okay, what is the variable distribution cost in percent? So you got 27 there. You got your total there. So divide by your total and times 100%. Okay? Okay? And you get 54%. Macam ini lah. Any question? If not, you move on to part B. What does part B say? Find the fixed cost for 1 unit. Okay? Find the fixed cost for 1 unit. Now, your total number of units is not given, so therefore you have to refer back to this table. Understand? So you go and work out which part is fixed. Okay? Understand that? Go back to the table and work out which part is fixed. Go work out. So this one, the other, this one, other. Because all this is given, this one is given, So this one, the other. So this one is 20%. That's what? This figure, this one also you can find. Then you add them up. Okay? Yes or no? So how many fixed costs are there? So this one is a fixed cost. Correct? Because production no. So this is fixed cost. So got 3 things to add. This one given. Add that. So this is your question 1B. Macam ini. So do it now. Oh, I can open up my. Did I send it to myself? Oh, I don't know whether I sent to myself. Then I can show you all. Yeah.